Hey guys, it's Scott with Scotty B Cards. In this episode, I have another rookie card rankings where I'll be ranking a player's top 15 rookie cards. This week, we're going to be focusing on Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor's had a very slow start to the season. He's starting to pick it up and look like the traditional player he has been. But even though he's been slow, he's still producing quite a bit for the Mets, and I think once he becomes the offensive hitter he has been in the past, the Mets fans will love him. Right now, it's a really good buying opportunity for Lindor simply because his cards are cheaper than they've ever been, and besides when he was a rookie. And so I just want to point these cards out and we'll describe which are the best investment options. Rookie card rankings is a video where I highlight a player's rookie cards exclusively. I try not to have prospect cards. This video will be a little bit different just because Lindor only has about 10 to 12 products that are licensed with the rookie logo, while other players have about 40 to 60. So there'll be a few prospect cards, but not a ton. We're focusing mainly on rookies with only the most important prospects. On top of that, we do not have autographs on this list. We do not have numbered cards on this list unless the base card is numbered. And we do not have short prints like image variations unless the base card again is the short print itself. Okay, so let's dig into it. Before we start though, if you are a baseball card, sports card, trading card fan, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we post 3 times each and every week exclusively about sports cards and baseball cards. Okay, so at number 15, we have 2015 Elite Extra Edition. This is the only Panini rookie card that we have. It doesn't have the rookie logo, but it is a rookie according to Panini. This is one of his very best that isn't autographed or a relic. He has a lot of really great National Treasures, autographs, and relics that are for sale for pretty good prices right now. But overall, this is his best base card. This is a $3 card. There's only 4 total of these graded with 2 PSA 10s, and there's not been a recent PSA 10 sale, so I can't really say, but I'm guessing it would only be around $30 if it were to hit the market, even though it is a low pop card. At number 14, we have one of the few minor league cards. This is his 2015 Topps Pro debut. He has other pro debuts, but I wanted to focus on the 2015 just because it's from his rookie year. And on top of that, I really like the image. I wish this was his flagship, but it's not. But this 2015 pro debut only goes for about $5, so it's a really good opportunity to get into a card that's pretty nice. Only 3 have been graded, 1 PSA 10, and that PSA 10 is not sold yet from what I've seen. So overall, it's a really inexpensive card of his rookie year. So I think it's a good look to get if you just wanted to get a card for your son or your nephew or whoever else. At number 13, we have Topps Triple Threads Francisco Lindor. This is the numbered card out of 25 just because the base ones I couldn't get a good photo of. So this is an interesting card because it doesn't have the rookie logo on it. A lot of his rookies do. This is the only one that doesn't from Topps. But overall, it's a really nice card. It only goes for about $3 to $5, especially the numbered cards are less than $10. So you can find some really good deals on them. He doesn't have any autographs or relics in this set, which is interesting, just this base card. There are only 8 graded by PSA and 3 PSA 10s, so I don't have an actual comp for a PSA 10 just because they have not hit the market recently. At number 12, we have Topps High Tech, finally a product that's a little bit more recognizable. Topps High Tech is one of my very favorites. They aren't doing it anymore, which is a super bummer in my opinion because it is a very unique product every year. It's usually a little bit cheaper too. This is a $5 card raw. It's kind of confusing what the base card is because they have a ton of different designs. There are 34 graded by PSA and only 5 PSA 10s for a gem rate of 14%. Again, a PSA 10 has not hit the market recently, and so I only have the raw values about $5 to $10 for basically any of the parallels of that base card. At number 11, we have 2015 Topps Heritage 1951. So this is from the 1951 set. Topps, it really focuses on 1952 as being the first set, but 1951 is actually the first Topps set they released, which was this look. It looks like an actual playing card that you would use, but it's just a little bit different design. This set in 2015 did not really take off. It's not a super popular set, and for that reason, his prices show it. A raw card is only $10, and a PSA 10 is only $40. There are 163 PSA 10s out of 191 graded for a very high gem rate of 85%. I think it's a cool card though, definitely one to pick up, but compared to his regular Topps Heritage, it's just not as cool. At number 10, we have a more recognizable product even more so. That's Bowman's Best. Bowman's Best is one of my very favorite sets just because it's a chromium product that it goes under the radar. 2015 Bowman's Best happens to be one of my least favorite designs, however, and I don't think I'm the only one because they don't go for a ton of money. Right now you can get this Bowman's Best rookie for $7.50 raw or $45 in a PSA 10, sometimes even lower. There's 104 PSA 10s out of 132 graded for a relatively high gem rate of 78%. At number 9, we have one of his flagship products. This is the Topps Update rookie debut of Francisco Lindor. It's a funny picture. Right before this was taken, he went around first base past Miguel Cabrera, tripped, fell down, and blamed on Miggy. He was just joking around, and that's why they're laughing at first base, because he kind of embarrassed himself on his first hit. But overall, a really fun card. I actually really enjoy this card. This one only goes for about $5 raw. It is an $85 card in a PSA 10, however, which is nice. There's only 230 PSA 10s out of 340 graded for a gem rate of 68%. At number 8, we actually have an online exclusive. This is the Topps Mini set. So this doesn't have the rookie logo, but it is a rookie from 2015. I usually don't include online exclusives because it makes the rookie list way too big, but because it's Lindor, again, I include it just because it's his only online product, and it was in the 15, so I thought it was nice. But this card is a mini. You can't really tell. I didn't leave the top loader in this time. It's a little bit more expensive and harder to find of a card. It's estimated there's about 800 to 1,000 of these made, so it's pretty short printed. And right now you can get it for $10 raw if you're lucky. Sometimes people pay around $30. And at PSA 10, the last one sold in auction for $71. There's only 9 PSA 10s out of 21 graded for a gem rate of 43%. So there's just aren't very many of these in circulation. So any Francisco Lindor collector will be going after them, which may make an interesting alternative investment for Francisco Lindor's rookie cards. But if you were going to be spending that $71, it may be spent better elsewhere on these other cards we'll be bringing up. Which leads us into number 7. This is the Heritage High number. This is technically a short print. So this is a high number. So in the base set, you usually get one high number per back, and this is a high number. So it's a little bit harder to get than just the base cards, which keeps the pop down lower, which is fantastic. And for that reasoning, there's only 452 of these graded, even though it's an awesome set and an awesome design. The only thing is, out of those 452 graded, 395 of them are PSA 10s for a gem rate of 87%. You can get it for $10 raw. It is $60 in a PSA 10 right now. That price was much higher and not too long ago before the season started, but about only $60 right now seems like a pretty good opportunity if you're looking to get into his cards. At number 6, we have his first Bowman Chrome prospect card. And you'll know why I'm saying his first when we get into it. So this is his USA card. I really think this is under the radar, and I would put this higher, but because people don't really go after it, I think it's a little undervalued. Right now it's a $10 raw card, $150 in a PSA 10. This set is notorious for being really difficult to grade. This only has a 24% gem rate with 101 PSA 10s out of 407 graded. So $10 raw makes sense, $150 in a PSA 10 makes sense. This is his, like I said, his first actual prospect card before he was even drafted when he's on the Team USA. Which is interesting because he's not from USA. He's from Puerto Rico. He moved to the USA and played high school ball here. But anyways, after that, at number 5, we have Topps Chrome Update Debut. So Topps Chrome Update in the years 2015 and 2016 was really interesting because you only got 2 Topps Chrome updates per mega box. The rest are regular update packs. And the Topps Chrome Update packs were all of the speckle refractor or numbered speckled refractors. So there weren't any actual base cards, it were just these. It's interesting that Topps decided not to include his flagship image, but they have this instead. So it's still an interesting card. That speckle refractor carries it, and it is relatively short printed because it wasn't a super printed product. Right now, you're looking to pay about $25 raw or $160 for a PSA 10. PSA 10, there's about 222 of them graded as a PSA 10 out of 308 total graded by PSA for a gem rate of 72%. At number 4, we have a card that I really like of Lindor, and it's starting to take off, which makes me happy. This is his Bowman Chrome rookie card. Bowman Chrome across the map is starting to move up, which I like. It's a $15 card raw or $130 in a PSA 10. It is less expensive in a PSA 10 than that Topps Chrome Update card, but I like it just because it is a true card. No one wants a rookie debut like a real card. I know that sounds silly, but rookie debuts have historically sold for less than regular base cards. This one only has 71 PSA 10s out of 232 graded for a gem rate of 31%, which actually helps the value of these, and I think for that reason as well, they're really undervalued because there's only, 71 of them on the market, which is pretty crazy. At number 3, we have his second first Bowman. This is actually after he was drafted. It's interesting that Topps put the first Bowman on this and his USA card. If you look at Bryce Harper, they only put that first Bowman on the USA card and not his actual Bowman Chrome card, and they were in the same sets. So I don't know why they did that. I don't know if it's just because they forgot who he was, which doesn't make sense because he was a top 10 pick. But regardless, he has 2 first Bowmans. This is his second first Bowman, but his first Bowman in an Indians uniform. So take that for what it's worth. It's a $15 card raw, $180 in a PSA 10. There's only 46 of them in a PSA 10 out of 202 graded for a gem rate of 23%. So another card I would target if you want to get into as an investment for base cards, because it is a tough card to grade. It will only help the values. At number 2, we have his iconic flagship image. This card is his 2015 Topps update. Again, I don't love the image. I don't think they really did him justice for how good of a player he was and how good of a prospect he was. But regardless, it's still a nice flagship card. People still treat this as his most popular card. It is $25 raw, $160 in the PSA 10. There are 835 PSA 10s out of 1,664 graded for a gem rate of 50%. This card was around $300 to $400 before the season started, but because of his poor play, you can scoop him up for cheap. Plus the pop has gone up and base cards have kind of gone down overall in the market. But it's still a good card to get into if you're interested in getting a nice flagship card of a player with a very low pop. Only 800 and a 50% gem rate's a lot lower than other prospects because Lindor wasn't like Acuna and Soto where people were really keeping in perfect condition of their cards. And at number 1, we have 2015 Topps Chrome. This is his short print rookie. It's not an image variation, so I still include it in the list. But this was actually a short print with Byron Buxton, Carlos Correa, and Joey Gallo all had short prints. Noah Syndergaard also had one. I think those were those 5 with Lindor. So that's why I like 2015 Topps Chrome. I wish they did that more often. Can you imagine if Tatis, his rookie, was a short print where there's only about a third of them that are on the market actually produced? It'd be awesome. It'd really help the value. But this is by far his most popular and sought after card. It's $150 raw or $300 in a PSA 10. This was around $600 or $700 at his peak in February before he started the season. There's only 242 PSA 10s out of 330 total graded. That's really, really low for total graded for a gem rate of 74%. I have one at PSA right now. I'm very excited to get it back. I won't sell it even if it's a 10, but overall I think it's a fantastic card. So anyways, guys, that is my list for Francisco Lindor, a really interesting player to look at, a really interesting case study. Let me know your thoughts down below, which of these cards you would like. Let me know if there's any players you'd like to see, and I will catch you in the next episode.